For the SIM card reader and the SD card reader, you'll want to do this repair if either of those aren't reading the cards. If you insert the SIM and it still says insert SIM card, or same with the SD card, you put that in and none of your media comes up, then this is the repair you'll want to do. So you have to remove the vibrating and speaker module, and if you need to see how to do that, it's on the vibrating and speaker module repair. So I'm just going to do this real quick just so you kind of see on this. So with this unit, it's pretty straightforward. There's a plug right here that you can unplug, lift that up, and then it's actually attached to one of the shields that covers the board. So once you lift that up, there's the module or the reader board, and there's the shield underneath it. Now, depending on how you have this piece, if it's come just by itself or if it's come with the shield, will determine if you have to separate it and take it off. I'll take it off just so you can see kind of where to start from and how to do it. But on this shield, and I'll show you here on the close-up, that you'll want to get in between the board and the shield for the board itself. So kind of slide in there. We'll go back to the overhead shot, and usually start in just the bottom corner, and you get your guitar pick right in there, and then just slowly work it kind of down and around. And all that you're going to do with this is just separate the two pieces. You get rid of your old board so you can put the new one on the phone. So you want to remember too how it goes in. So you don't want to get it mixed up. Typically they align things the same. So there's a cutout right here. You have a cutout right there. There's guides on the board. There's guides on here. So you can line everything up pretty much the same. But there's your old board. And get that up. Here's the new board. And I'll show you on the close-up again these little guides I'm talking about. You have a guide right there. It's a little hole, and the guide on the cap. So you just line the guide up with the hole on the board, and everything else should line up pretty evenly. So we'll go back to the main, and you kind of move that around, line it up, press it in place. Should have adhesive on the back of it. If it doesn't, you may want to add maybe a strip of adhesive underneath the board on top of the heat cap and the heat shield. And then putting this back on the phone, what I usually do is I'll start with the plug itself. I'll flip the phone over. I'll line the plug up just to kind of get it going. And then let me show you here on the close-up again. But you'll have little guides right here. All these little metal guides are guides for this cap to lay over the phone pretty precisely. So you want to get the edge of the caps, all the edges of these caps, to go right in the middle of these guides. And once you get one, you kind of maybe get the bottom here and then line up this edge. And once you get kind of one corner, then the rest will lay right in place. But that's pretty important. You want to make sure those are all right in those guides. So we'll go back to the main shot. I'll kind of show you. So I'll line one side up. And you don't want to press it in place yet, just in case you have to move it around. But you'll want to line one side up and then line the top. And once you get all that in line, you press it down and it should be good to go. And then remember to put the module back in place. Put the cover back on it and you're good to go. And that's how you repair the SD and SIM reader.